I grew up in Sri Lanka. My mother's family had land, so my parents encouraged us to go and get a degree in agriculture. So we went to a junior college, and my parents and the professors there wanted me to continue my education. They encouraged me to continue my education. And one of the professors who taught at the junior college and a former student, they had come to Fresno State to get their bachelor's. So it was a natural path for me to come to Fresno State. I had no interest in mathematics. I was going to study animal science. It was all biology, far away from mathematics. I took a class in agricultural economics. The professor teaching the class, Dr. Carl Fersen, he gave us a homework that required doing lots of repetitive calculations. So I thought maybe I can use my programmable calculator to do those calculations. And I was able to do it, and I was very proud of myself. And I took the calculator and went to see Dr. Fersen. And he said, Rohan, I will give you a new equation to put into your computer, into your calculator, and let's see whether it can get the answer. And before the calculator was able to get the answer, he told me what the correct answer was. So I said, how did you do that? And so he introduced me to the concept of the derivative, which I had never heard about. That was a real eye-opening experience for me. And I inquired to see whether there is an area in animal science, which I was specializing in, that required mathematics. And I found that animal genetics, you need mathematics to tease out the difference between the genetic potential of an animal and the environmental contributions to production. So I decided that I was going to study animal genetics. That's how I ended up becoming a professor. So Fresno State, my education here changed my whole career in a way completely unexpected to me. My career has been in research and teaching in the quantitative genetics area. One of the main problems that we have to deal with is to predict the genetic potential of animals. For the longest time, we couldn't observe the genes. The only way we could make a prediction was by measuring something like milk production of a cow and then predict the genetic potential. But during the early part of my career, the genome was sequenced and DNA information started becoming available. And one of my early papers was on how to incorporate that molecular information into the genetic prediction machinery that was used for national genetic evaluations. And that paper has been cited hundreds of times. And the National Beef Cattle Evaluation, other than Angus, employs the methodology that I have developed with my colleagues. And it's being used for the beef cattle genetic evaluation throughout the US and in many other countries. And I'm very proud of that accomplishment. I feel very fortunate that I found a career that I really enjoyed doing. It was not like work for me, it was like play. And I have retired, and I'm still doing the thing that I love to do. Often my friends and relatives ask me, Rohan, you spend a lot of time working, do you get paid? And I said, no, I don't. I got paid for a long time for doing what I love to do, and now I'm retired. I don't get paid, but I still love doing it.